Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I'm really excited to be guiding you through a gentle all levels class. We will be breaking a sweat, so definitely make sure you have water if you need it. We will be focusing on opening the front line of the body, so this is perfect if you've been sitting at your desk or on the couch a lot these days. And we'll get started right away. So if you don't have a yoga mat, that's perfectly fine. You can do this on a towel or on your carpet or a rug, whatever you feel comfortable moving on. And we will start in a grounding pose. And if child's pose doesn't serve your body best, you can start lying on your back. I like to start in child's pose, but I'll show you both. On your back, you'll just come onto your back with your legs and your arms spread out wide. And if you get in this shape and you feel that your low back is uncomfortable, you might want to give it more space by bending your knees, planting the soles of your feet on the floor, bringing your knees together, feet out wide. And that should bring some length into your sacrum. And then if you're going to take child's pose like I will start in, you'll first want to come up onto your hands and knees. Bring your knees wider than hip width distance. I like to bring them as wide as my mat. Bring your big toes to touch behind you. Sit back onto your heels and walk your hands forwards with your forehead resting on the ground. And whichever shape you take, either corpse pose on your back or child's pose, begin to soften the muscles in your face. And if you feel comfortable doing so, close your eyes. And as you begin to soften your gaze and tune inward, just notice the quality of your breath and see if you can smooth out your breath, making each breath in and out equal length with equal power. Take a smooth, controlled breath in through your nose. Fill up your belly. Open your mouth. Let it go. Again, deep, full breath in through your nose. Let your rib cage expand. Open mouth, exhale. Couple more on your own, moving slowly in and out through your nose. And a gentle open mouth exhale. With each breath in, fill your belly and let your ribs expand 360 degrees. And as you exhale, you feel your belly contracting and cinching at the waistline. Awesome. From here, we'll all gently press our way up into a tabletop position. So you'll stack your shoulders on top of your wrists, hips stack on top of your knees. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, cow pose. Lead your chest forward, carve your belly down, push down into your finger pads, and expand your chest. Take one more breath in, soft bend into the elbows. Exhale, cat, round your spine, push firmly into your palms. Press your upper back into the ceiling and draw your chin up into your chest. Inhale, cow pose, belly dips down, lift your tailbone, look forwards. Exhale, cat, round your spine, push into the ground, dome your upper back. And find a few more breaths of these on your own. If this feels good in your body, you can stay here or start to roll out your neck. I like to roll out my hips simultaneously and just feel comfortable doing whatever your body needs. It's really important every day to move our spine through all planes of motion. So rotation, twisting, extension, bending the back, and then flexion, folding forward. So you can kind of find all of that here in our tabletop. Find a neutral spine. Walk your hands forwards, tuck your toes, lift your knees for a high plank pose. In your high plank, fingers are spread wide, push firmly into your hands, activate your chest, core is turned on to protect your spine. Legs and thighs are engaged and you're pressing your heels towards the back of your space. Take an inhale breath. You can always take this on your knees as well. As we exhale, lift your hips up into a downward facing dog. In your down dog, spread your hands really wide as you push firmly into your palms. Press down into your finger pads and lengthen your heels down towards the ground as you lift your tailbone up and press your chest back towards your thighs. You can pedal out your knees here, bending one knee, pressing your opposite heel in towards the floor, and then switching out gently, going at a pace that best suits your body and your energy today. As you find a still downward facing dog, continue to press firmly into your hands, activate your triceps, hug them in and towards your chest to find an open rotation through your shoulders. As you inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forwards, and walk your feet up to a standing forward fold. So feet come to the back of your hands. Keep your knees bent as much as you need to. Feet are hip width distance or together. Do what works best for your legs. And then from here, we'll take a chest expansion. Interlace your fingers behind your back, bend your elbows, and then continue to reach the crown of your head down towards the floor. As you keep your palms glued together, maybe your arms straighten up and overhead as you draw your shoulder blades together and ignite your upper back muscles. Take an inhale breath. Stay here as you breathe out. Weight is shifted forwards towards the ball mounds of your feet, but heels are still grounded. You're using your toes as brakes oftentimes in yoga. One more breath in. Exhale as you softly release your grip and let your hands melt down towards the floor. Keep a bend into your knees as you inhale slowly, roll up one bone at a time, all the way up into a stance. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears, and as you exhale, roll them back and down onto your spine. 2 more times. Breathe in, shrug your shoulders up. Exhale, push them back and snuggle them along your back. 1 more time. Breathe in. Slow exhale, draw your shoulders back and down. And then very softly bringing your gaze towards your nose tip, or if you feel comfortable doing so, close your eyes. You can place your hands in front of you on your belly, palms on your belly. And as you breathe in, feel your belly expand forwards. As you exhale, draw your belly button back into your spine. Bring your hands to the sides of your waists. Breathe in as you feel your side bodies expand right and left. Takes a lot of effort. As you exhale, cinch back in. Good. Continue to breathe on your own here. You can relax your hands down by your sides if that works better for you, but having that self-adjustment here to ensure that we are having a 360-degree diaphragmatical breath to start with will set a good foundation for the rest of our class. Remember to breathe fully as you expand your core in all directions. One more breath in together here. Slow and smooth, controlled breath out. Inhale, blink your eyes open, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Continue to breathe as you push down into your feet. Energize your inner thighs and lengthen your side bodies as you engage your core. Good. Start to engage the triceps as you lengthen higher up through the fingertips. Take one more breath in. Exhale, back bend. Bend your elbows, lift your chest, and I'll turn to the side here. Continue to breathe on your own. Your arms are in this goalpost or cactus shape, and then bring your gaze up. Keep lifting up through the chest as you draw your shoulder blades together and lift out of your low back. Inhale, back up to mountain pose. Reach your arms up high. Exhale, slow forward fold. With a flat back, lead with your chest. Take your time as you hinge at your hips. And then when you get to the bottom of your forward fold, relax your hands towards the floor. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Lift your tailbone high and crown of your head is reaching down. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your fingertips up to your shins. Create a flat back as you draw your shoulder blades together. Gaze down so the back of your neck is long. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, plant your palms. Step your feet back into a high plank. You can stay up on your toes like we did before, or you're always welcome to lower your knees down for extra support. Wherever you are, take an inhale breath. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back to hug your ribs and lower all the way to your bellies. Untuck your toes, hands stay underneath your shoulders. Elbow tips are pointing up. Inhale, cobra. Little to no weight in your hands. Use your back line muscles to lift your chest and rib cage away from the ground and continue to press the tops of your feet into the floor. One more breath in. Exhale, lower your chest and forehead and palms. Tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Inhale, look forwards. Lift your heels, bend your knees, and walk your feet all the way up to forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, strong spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, stand up, get tall. Exhale, back bend, expand through your chest. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, strong core. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step your feet back. Take an inhale breath on your toes or on your knees. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, up dog, breathe in, cobra. Lift the chest, and exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes, breathe in, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forwards, lift your heels, bend your knees. step your feet up for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Stand up, get big, get tall. Exhale, back bend, lift your chest. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Relax at the bottom. Halfway lift, breathe in, protect your low spine with your core. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet to the back of your mat. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, lower all the way to your bellies. Inhale, cobra, lift your chest. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in through the nose. Big open mouth, exhale. Again, deep, full 360-degree breath in, expanding the belly, all sides. Open mouth, exhale as you contract your belly in. Root into both hands evenly, and inhale, lift your right heel up. Use your right glute to draw your heel up while you keep your right hip down at the same height as your left hip. Take another inhale breath. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your palms, and if you need to use your right hand to guide your right foot forwards, please find that self-assist. And then keep both of your feet facing forwards. Inhale, crescent lunge as you rise up. Lengthen your arms up towards the ceiling. Lengthen the side body. And then find a neutral pelvis as you find a soft bend into your back knee. And with your neutral pelvis, you'll pull your low abs up towards your chest. Good. And then core is on, protecting your low spine. Maybe if you can keep your pelvis neutral, you can straighten your back leg. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down, arms open to a T, chest faces the side, same way as your hips, and then you're bending into your front knee. Continue to breathe here on your own. Engage your inner thighs as you pull your heels towards one another. Make sure your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Gaze at your right middle finger. Arms are strong as you reach in opposition. Breathe in as you hinge forwards. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches high up towards your ceiling. Now make sure that you're still breathing, but that you're also using your obliques to keep your core on, your chest lifted, and your upper body light rather than sinking into the bottom arm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Slide your left arm down your back thigh as you reach your right arm high. Keep the bend into your front knee. Create more space as you breathe into your right side body. Lengthen up through your right fingertips and shoulder. One more breath in. Exhale, low lunge, hands cartwheel to the floor. Inhale as you walk your tented hands forward and think halfway lift in your spine. As you exhale, hop your left foot forward to meet the right for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, strong core. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plant your palms, step your feet back, and lift your hips up high. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Again, pressing evenly into both hands, evenly into your finger pads, And then using your left glute to kick your left heel higher. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Again, using that self-assist to push your left heel forwards if that's there for you. And I'm just gonna flip to the other side so we can still face each other. And then inhale, crescent lunge. Both feet still facing forwards. Your back heel is stacked on top of the ball of your back foot. Shoulders over hips. Soft bend into the back knee, help to neutralize your pelvis. And then all sides of your neck are long. Reach up, up, up through the crown of your head. Can you find your 360-degree breath right here? Focus on finding the smooth and controlled inhale and matching it with a smooth and controlled exhale. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, warrior two. Back heel comes down, chest opens, arms open to a T. Gaze forward to your left middle finger and root down into your feet. Carve your glutes in and open externally through your left hip. Chest is open, arms are strong. Inhale as you reach forwards. Exhale, extended side angle. Left arm comes down. Right arm swings up towards the sky. You can either look down to your left hand or left foot or up to your right fingertips. And make sure that you breathe well here. From here, strong through your legs. Take an inhale breath as you lengthen your spine forwards. As you exhale, can you orbit your chest up towards the ceiling? Strong in your legs, inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left arm high. Continue to lunge into your front knee. And as you breathe in, reach your left shoulder away from your left hip. Stay here as you exhale. One more breath in. Retract your left shoulder away from your ear. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the ground. Inhale, tented hands, bring them forwards. And exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back into a downward facing dog, hips high. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, move smoothly. Breathe in as you hinge forwards. Exhale, extended side angle. Rotate your chest to the ceiling. Strong in your legs. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift in your spine. Exhale, left foot hops up to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down dog. Plant your palms, step your feet back, lift your hips up. Breathe in, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot between your palms. I'm gonna flip the other way. And inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms up high. Exhale, warrior two. Strong core. Breathe in, hinge forwards. Exhale, extended side angle. Use your breath to stay focused. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the ground. Inhale, tent your hands forwards. Think halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot hops up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back into a high plank. Good. From your high plank, again, you can either be on your toes or on your knees. As you breathe in, shift forwards onto your tippy toes. As you exhale, bend your elbows straight back to hug your ribs and pause there in a low plank. From here, flip the tops of your feet down. Inhale, up dog. Lift your chest. Soft bend into the elbows, but your arms are almost straight. Press down into the tops of your feet. Knees are lifted, thighs are engaged. Long through your neck. Open your chest. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, lift your hips, slide up and over your toes for a downward facing dog. Take an inhale breath. Open mouth, exhale. So that high to low plank we just did is chaturanga. You can take that, or you can move down to your belly and take cobra instead of upward facing dog, your choice. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent, use your breath. Exhale, can you find extended side angle with grace and control? Breathe in as you hinge forwards. As you exhale, reach up through the left arm, rotate your chest. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the ground. From here, inhale, high plank, step your foot back, hinge forwards. Exhale, low plank or lower to the belly. Breathe in, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale breath. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent, get big through your upper body. Exhale, warrior two, arms extend. Use your breath to hinge forwards. Exhale, extended side angle. Stay strong through your core and legs. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up, reach back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the ground. Inhale, high plank on your toes or knees. Exhale, chaturanga or lower to the belly. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale breath through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Again, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Look forwards and ripple your body forwards into a high plank. And I'm going to shuffle my feet back a little bit. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down into your belly. Whew, my body is tired. Hands stay underneath your shoulders. From here, we'll take another cobra. As you inhale, lift the chest, press the tops of your feet down. And then exhale, lower. As you look to your right, rest your left ear onto the floor. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms face up. Bring your toes together, heels out to release your low back. Come back to observing your breath. Can you come back to breathing fully and mindfully? And by mindfully, I mean just observing your breath enter the body, give life to your body, and observing the smooth and even exhalation. Inhale your chin to center. Interlace your fingers like we did at the beginning of class. Bend your elbows as much as you need to. Glue your palms together. Elbows are bent. And then feet are hip width distance apart. Let go of all of your air. Big exhale breath. Inhale, bound locust. So engage your upper back muscles to lift your chest, drive your fists back and maybe your arms straighten, and then float your legs up and away from the ground. Point through your toes, ignite your glutes to lift your thighs, knees, and shins away from the floor. One more breath in, lift up higher. Exhale, release. Arms relax down by your sides. Gaze to your left. Right ear is resting on the ground. Palms face up. Toes together, heels out. Coming back to our breath. To use our breath to calm our heart rate, to cool us down, to help us reconnect to our body and what's happening inside. When we practice breathing in different shapes and sometimes different situations that we are not used to being in, that helps us to breathe more deeply and controlled in circumstances that might be challenging in our lives off of our mat. As you bring your chin back to center, plant your hands underneath your shoulders and inhale, press up into a tabletop position. From your tabletop, send your left leg back behind you and flex your toes down. And then counterbalance that as you reach your right hand forwards. Right thumb is facing the ceiling. Make sure that you're not dumping into your left shoulder, but you're strong through your left arm and chest. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, bend your left knee, reach your right arm behind you with your thumb facing down now. And from here, don't worry about grabbing your foot, but rather engage your left glute and hamstring to draw your left heel closer towards your glute. And then shoulder blades draw together to expand your chest. Maybe you grab your foot behind you. Take an inhale breath as you point through your left toes and kick up. Stay here as you breathe out. Inhale, re-extend left heel and right fingertips. Exhale, tabletop, hands and knees. Other side, extend your right heel back. Stay firm and grounded into both hands as you shift your weight now into the right. Use your core and reach your left hand forwards like you're going to shake hands with someone. So thumb to the sky. Again, activating through your right palm and out of the right shoulder. Take an inhale breath, drive your back heel behind you. And then exhale, bend your knee, left arm reaches back. Keep your core in tight. Make sure that you are breathing fully and deeply and just moving at a pace that works for you as you first just work on engaging your right glute and hamstring to pull your heel in. Shoulder blades pull together, open your chest, and maybe you grab the inside arch of your foot. Take an inhale breath, full breath in. Stay strong as you breathe out. Inhale, re-extend left arm and right leg. Exhale, tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, press up into a downward facing dog, hips high. Full breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Again, deep full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up high. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot between your palms. Inhale, crescent lunge. We've been here before a couple times now. Exhale as you bring your hands together in front of your chest, hinge forwards, and twist to your right, hooking your left elbow to the outside of your right knee or your right thigh. Connect your palms together and press into your hands as you twist. Now, if this doesn't work for your body today, you can come back up into crescent, can keep your hands together and use your obliques to twist to the right. Again, hands can stay at heart center, or you can reach your arms out to a T shape. Wherever you are, can you make sure that your hips stay square, forwards, and neutral, and that whatever twist variation you're in, the twist is happening from your belly button up. Lengthen the crown of your head away from your tailbone wherever you are as you breathe in, and twist a little bit deeper as you breathe out. Inhale, look to your right big toe. Exhale, runner's lunge. Hands come down. Heel toe your right foot out to the side. And then I like to scooch my back foot as far back as I can go before I softly release the back knee down. You can stay up on your hands here for runner's lunge, or you can lower down to your forearms. And you can untuck your back toes. I like to play around with lifting my right foot's inner arch up and then sealing it back down, just playing with that different sensation in the hip and thigh. Again, breathing into challenging shapes and finding your power and strength through the breath. If you're on your forearms, plant your palms underneath your shoulders, bend your knee, your left knee, and draw your left heel in towards your glute as much as you can without grabbing your foot behind you. Take an inhale breath. Stay here as you exhale. Root into your left hand, right arm reaches forwards, up and back. Breathe in. And then maybe grab your foot behind you. Twist your upper body as you breathe out, opening your chest to the ceiling. And then you're not really using the right hand, it's just there to assist you. So don't worry if you can't grab it. And actually, everyone, just let go of that foot. Take an inhale breath. Twist a little bit deeper through your upper body. Whew. Slowly let it down. Come back into the runner's lunge. And then heel toe your right foot back in for low lunge as you tuck your back toes and lift the back knee. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plant your palms, step your feet back, lift your hips up high. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, low lunge, step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, get big through your upper body. It's just like mountain pose, but your legs are split. And then exhale, hands together in front of your chest, hinge forwards, twist to your left. Hook your right elbow to the outside of your thigh. palms stay glued together, and use your elbow as leverage to twist into your leg. Again, you have that other variation of keeping your chest lifted and twisting using your obliques. Hands stay at heart center, or maybe fly your arms out to a T. Wherever you are, can you breathe into this shape? Can you lean into the challenge or the difficulty of the situation you might find yourself in? And can you use your breath to find deeper spaces of yourself and different layers of this pose? Take an inhale breath. Twist a little bit deeper. Use your exhale. Inhale, look down, and exhale, runner's lunge. Hands to the floor, heel toe your left foot out, and then scooch your right foot back, and then lower the knee down. Again, staying on your hands, or you can lower down onto your forearms. Whichever variation you took on the other side, we want to try to find symmetry in our bodies with these yoga asana poses. So try to do what you did on the other side, and know that each side might feel different from the other, just depending on what you typically do every day or what you've typically done your whole life, actually. And come back to your breath if you've lost the connection. Come back to observing your inhale and your exhale. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders if they're not there already. Bend your right knee and pull your heel into your glute, just using the strength of your glute and hamstring. Take an inhale breath, breathe into this shape. And then as you exhale, hold, maybe go a little bit deeper as you activate your glute into your heel. Breathe in as you reach your left arm forwards, up and back. And as you exhale through your mid-spine, gentle twist, chest opens to the ceiling. Maybe you grab your foot behind you. Try not to use your arms so much to pull the heel in. Take a breath in. Smooth breath out. Whether you have your foot or not, make sure you release your left hand and foot, just using that leg strength. Lift out of the right shoulder, breathe in, lean into this challenge. Smooth, controlled breath out. Softly release back into runner's lunge. And then walk your left foot back in, heel toe it in for low lunge. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, halfway lift the spine. Exhale, step your right foot forwards to meet the left. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees softly. Inhale, roll up to standing, one bone at a time. Head rises after the shoulders. Draw your shoulders up to your ears. Roll them back and down onto your spine. Bend your left elbow into your rib cage. And then bend your left knee. Grab the inside arch of your left foot. Reach your right arm high. Now this is a perfect place to stay, to build strength in your right foot and ankle, to continue to work on balance if that's a challenge for you. And this is also a great stretch into your left quad. So perfect layer to stay right here. If you want to move on into dancers, Take a breath in as you lengthen up through the right fingertips. Keep your chest lifted and stacked over your hips. As you exhale, press your left knee back and up, using your left glute to draw the knee back in space. Keep your chest lifted and see if you can drive your left shoulder and hip forwards so it stays in line with the right. Breathe in as you get longer and taller through your spine. Point through your left toes, kick as you breathe out. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, back bend, lift your chest. Squeeze your glutes as your hips press forward to solidify the foundation. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with your chest, hinge at your hips, and melt at the bottom. Halfway lift, strong back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up to standing. And then this time your right elbow comes into the rib cage. Bend your right knee, grab the inside arch of your foot. Reach your left arm high. And again, you can stay right here. You can keep your knees aligned with one another. And then just focus on wrapping your left leg muscles around the bone to contract and build strength and balance here on the left leg. If you want to move into dancers, take an inhale breath. Keep your chest lifted. Exhale, just draw the right knee back and up. Same thing as we did before. Shoulders and hips squared, just using the strength of your glute and hamstring. Chest stays lifted. Reduce any crunching in your low back. Try to lengthen your tailbone towards the back of your left knee. Can you find your deep diaphragmatic breath here? And a smooth breath out. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Lead with your chest all the way down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, squat, tuck, curl. Fingertips to the floor, lift your heels. Forehead to knee, chin to chest, glutes and heels towards one another. As you round into this tiny little ball, can you lift your heels higher? Curl your chin into your chest. Maybe stay here or grab opposite elbows for a balance challenge. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, lower down into a seat. Straighten out your legs in front of you. And then bend your knees just a little bit. Soft bend into the knees. As you breathe in, lengthen your spine. Keep your chest hinging forwards. As you bend at the hips, reach for your calves, your ankles, the outer edges of your feet, maybe your big toes. Again, keep your spine long, keep your back straight, lead with your chest forwards, and it's not going to feel like you're going too deep into your forward fold. We will be there in just a second. From the flat spine, start to drive your heels forwards. As you start to feel more length into the back of your legs, maybe your legs straighten, maybe not. Flex your toes back towards your face. Pull the outer edges of your feet back. Continue to lead with your chest. Stay here as you breathe into the back of your legs. Smooth and soft breath out. One more breath in, chest forwards. Exhale, now round your spine, chin to chest, forehead reaching forwards and down. You can play around with pointing your toes or flexing your feet and just noticing the different sensation there. Allow your upper body to get heavy as you melt into the floor. And as you breathe in, slowly rise back up to a seat, stacking bone on bone. Bend your knees, scoot yourself forwards so that you can lower onto your backs. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little massage as you rock side to side. Keep your knees bent as you plant the soles of your feet down. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, supine figure 4. You can stay here and just press your right knee away from your face with your right hand, or you can thread the needle, send your right arm through your legs. You can interlace your fingers behind your left hamstring or on top of your left shin. I like to do the hamstring so that I can get an extra hamstring stretch and send my left heel up towards the ceiling and flex my toes down. But do what works best for your body. If you're taking a variation with your left foot lifted, use your right elbow to push your right knee away from your face, your right thigh away from your face, to keep focusing on an external rotation. And if it feels good, you can roll out your ankles a couple of times. Make sure you go both directions. Good. Draw your knees into your chest, neutralize your spine. And then other side. Left ankle over right thigh. Take the same variation you took on the other side. And as we start to cool down, take still the next few moments that we're moving together to stay with a deep diaphragmatic breath. Letting your core expand forward, sideways, and backwards. On all sides, let your rib cage expand with each breath. In and feel it cinch in and contract as you breathe out. Draw your knees into your chest. Keep your right knee in, left leg long. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, draw your knee across your body and reach your right arm to a T or a goalpost shape. You can keep your gaze up, or you can look over to your right hand for a full spinal twist. And if you feel comfortable doing so, close your eyes. Allow your body to relax and get soft. We want to always, in yoga, breathe down into our bellies, targeting our parasympathetic nervous system, helping us to stay calm, even if we are in a challenging pose. Pull your knees back up into your chest, give them a hug, and then send your right leg down, squeeze your left knee up and into your chest, your armpit. Exhale, supine twist, knee across. Oh, that feels good. My back always cracks right there on this side. Left arm out to a T or goal post. Take whatever gaze works best for your neck. And then soften your gaze. Let your muscles relax. And when we practice this breath in challenging poses, or in any exercise, we begin to build this habit of breathing deeply, fully, and down into the core, using our diaphragm when life gets challenging off of our mat, when work gets stressful, when school is overwhelming, when you're irritated with your family, whatever it is, you can always come back to practicing these deep, full breaths to get you grounded so that you can clear your mind and focus on what's in front of you. Draw your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And then keep your knees out wide to the outsides of your ribs. Flip the bottoms of your feet to the ceiling for happy baby. Now you can grab either behind your knees, your ankles, or the inside or outside edges of your feet. Now make sure that you're pressing the back of your neck into the floor, and then you're pressing your tailbone into the ground. Use the strength of your biceps to push your feet down and your knees towards your armpits. You could stay still here, or you can rock side to side, massaging your back. And when you feel ready, you can bring your knees back in and extend them long for corpse pose, Shavasana. I like to take my corpse pose with my legs straight out in front of me. But if you get here and you feel that your low back is crunching, you can, like I said at the beginning of class, bend your knees and offer up some space into your low back. With your knees bent, you can bring your knees together, feet out wide, hip width distance or farther. And then with your upper body, snuggle your shoulder blades a little bit closer together so they prop your heart up. Arms are out at an angle that best serves your shoulders. And same with your legs. If your legs are out straight, try to find an angle that best serves your hips so that you can fully relax. Take one more round of breath together using that deep diaphragmatic breath as you breathe in. Think like a sphere or a globe. Deep, full breath. And very slowly and controlled, let it go. Softening your eyelids shut. Removing your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And separating the tops and bottoms of your teeth. Separating your top teeth and bottom teeth. Relax your chest, your hips, and your inner thighs. And allow yourself to come back to a natural rhythm in your breath. We'll be here for about 2 minutes. So allow yourself to fully enjoy this stillness. And if you notice that your mind is beginning to wander, come back to that diaphragmatic breath and focus on every inhale and exhale, observing each breath and maybe counting the duration of each breath, finding a longer, extended breath out. without moving a muscle. Just notice how your body feels at this very moment. And do that by just noticing the weight of your body pressing into the floor. Feel the weight of your bones and your muscles just being heavy. And in this moment, decide if you would need more time in this shape. And if so, please stay here as long as you need. Only if you are ready to come out of your Shavasana pose, start to take deeper breaths in and out of your nose. We'll all take a deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circle your wrists and ankles. Look to your right and left as you awaken your neck. Take a wall-to-wall stretch. Reach your fingertips back and overhead as you point your toes forwards. Breathe in. As you exhale, one knee at a time pulls into your chest. Roll over to either side, left or right, so that you can push yourself up gently to a seat. Connect your hands together in front of your chest. Gaze is down at your fingertips or eyes closed. Root down into your sitting bones as you reach the crown of your head higher. And as you breathe in, lift your chest up into your thumbs. As we exhale, bow forwards, honoring the strength and the love and light that shines so brightly within each and every one of us. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me with this flow today. I hope that you feel open and grounded and connected to your breath. And remember that we can always practice breathing in challenging situations when things can get rough and sweaty and hot. We practice this breathing so that we can bring that out into the rest of our lives. So my name is Stephanie. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I hope to see you really soon. Take care.